Hey everybody, welcome back to Morning Talks with Mike and Paul. Paul's feeling a little under the weather. He's lost a little weight, looking a little bony, but he's here. And we'll talk about his missing persons report that everybody was wondering. Hey, where's Paul? It's Wednesday. He's not on the lives. What the heck is going on? We're going to talk about that, but we're also going to, if you love spooky stuff and you're into the Halloween theme, if it's one of your holidays that you enjoy, we got a collection of 31 fun facts about Halloween. We're going to be covering things from candy to and all that kind of stuff and the history of Halloween in our fun facts. So don't go away because this is going to be a fun one. Now, I was going to, Terry wanted to use this white face paint and do my entire dome. And because I had dressed up like that on a trick or treat. Well, it wasn't a trick or treat. It was like a Halloween hayride type thing that we did in Fort Huachuca, Arizona. But then I said, man, I got to go get feed. I got to take the dog to the vet. I got to do all this stuff right after the live, and I don't want to go in there and start scrubbing my head. Then we found out we didn't have enough white face paint to cover my head. And I don't know how old it was because that was a lot of years ago that we used it last time. But Terry loves dressing up for Halloween. She loves it. She's got a witch costume that just...
Oh, Terry, put that on, please.
But she looks very sexy in it, too. So it's a...
I bet she does.
Yeah. Black heels and all that stuff. And then one year...
Does she have branches on a broomstick?
We painted her up. What was that one we did? I think it's on my Facebook page, that Day of the Dead thing. And that was a good paint job that you did on your face. So yeah. So we love Halloween. We love giving out candy, but now we live out in the country. Only people that come here is our grandkids after they go into town and give me that bag of candy. And they go trick-or-treating all night, and they stop by the house afterwards, and then we buy one bag of candy, okay, and then we dump it in their bags to top them off and send them on their way so they can eat candy and not sleep all night. So, hey, and Halloween this year is on a Friday, so they don't have to go to school the next day, so they can stay up all night and eat candy.
It's my last wife's birthday today as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a complete surprise to her parents. So because of it being Halloween, they called her Hazel from Witch Hazel.
Oh. And then I'm going through the closet there because I'm going to be getting rid of all the summer shorts and all that stuff. Because, man, fall is here. Winter's around the corner. Okay. I found my Australian Harley Davidson shirt that I haven't worn. It looks brand new. Haven't worn it in since we went to Sydney. And I found that. And Paul found a very homesteady shirt.
Terry would love this.
And you have a hat to match that.
I do.
Yeah, look at Paul telling everybody saying he's not coordinated. Yeah. He's got the off shirt. Yep. Okay. So I want to thank
I've got another good one for Monday.
We got 14 people in here this morning. And let's see who we got. Let me go to the top. All right. Elegant, I can't even say that. Gayes. Sorry about that. I can't say that one. There's Daisy. I was in her live this morning. Jolie, Music, YouTube. Welcome in. I'm going to say Fad Ventures.
PH Adventures by Alex Castro.
Bio Ricky. Welcome in. Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank. There's Tamara and David, hopefully. There's Sir Paul Honeyman. Your favorite Karen's here. Karen Breast is here. Yeah. That's spooky. Lazy days ahead. Jesse and Lisa's here.
It's better to do that than just.
Yeah. There's Wendy at Hardneck Farms. Welcome in. Just sitting here cracking pecans while getting ready to listen to Paul and Mike. All right. Troy Sutton, welcome in. Ryan Kelly, glad you're here. And happy Halloween to you. Okies Eden, there's Jason. Welcome in, Jason. Roadkill Ron.
Roadkill Ron, Karen Bestie, David Glunt.
David Glunt's here. Welcome in.
Ryan Kelly.
Yep.
James Hall.
James Hall at Shade Tree Cook.
And I think Ray Castile.
There is Ray Castile. Welcome in.
Jamie and Kim.
Jamie. She would make a great witch, huh?
She would.
The blonde witch, the good witch. Yeah.
Oh, no. If Jamie's a witch, she's going to be a bad one.
Uh-oh. There's Barbara Castile. And there's two vets in a van. Yeah. Welcome in. Let's see.
I could just imagine Jamie sitting there. All these little spells just to torment people.
Yeah. Ooh, good coffee. Pecan, Texas pecan. Yeah, we got 14 people in here. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Hit that like button if you would. So is Halloween in England like Halloween over here?
It's a nut fest. There's a Kirkpatrick just come in. It's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, when I was a kid, I had to walk my brothers and sister around trick-or-treating because Dad was always on maneuvers and Mum was always at work.
Yeah.
So, Bowen. So I'd take them trick-or-treating. We'd get home and I'd get totally buzzed on the sugar.
Oh, yeah.
I am.
But let me ask you this. In England, do the teenagers and people cause havoc? Or
No.
no?
No.
We see a lot of that in the cities and stuff like that. And
you wonder why it leads to riots.
Yeah. And in Germany, the kids get crazy in Germany. They call it Hexennacht. Is Halloween over there, Night of the Witch. They do that over there, and it's really popular with the adults, I think, because every year I lived over in Germany, several big parties. And I mean, one town we lived in, they rented out the big town hall sports arena for Halloween parties for adults and stuff like that. And a lot of drinking that went on. And then a lot of DUIs.
Where do you think Oktoberfest came from?
I think it was just another reason to have a big drunken party.
Well, it was Oktoberfest, and then it went into Halloween.
Yeah.
It was for the adults, not the kids.
Well, I know in Germany, towns are only allowed to have, they can have one wine fest and they can have one beer fest because they have to be supported by the local Polizei, the police in Germany. So they're only authorized those two. And I think there was one town called, I can't remember the town, but they have a beer fest, they have a wine fest, and they have a worst mart. And then, of course, towns have the what's called the I can't remember, but it's basically the Christmas festivals over there. And now I think they scaled them down during COVID, and they're keeping them smaller because, like, you go to the Nuremberg Weihnachtsfest, that's what it's called, Weihnachtsfest, Christmas festival. Had to go back into my German locker room and find that word. But those are some of the best festivals I've ever been. I've been to like 6 Oktoberfests in Munich. I don't remember a lot. I remember going there, and then halfway through the day and night is like a blur to me. I have woken up in several different places in Munich the next day, freezing. But I was young, and that's probably another factor to some of the problems I have now. Hey, Wanda, welcome in.
I had to go to boarding school in Germany.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Dad was stationed over there, and there was no schools for forces personnel over 13. So I had to go to boarding school, and I was in the school choir.
Yeah.
Christmas every year, we had to go to the Minden sorry, it wasn't Minden, it was Ham Cathedral. And we'd have to sing for the bloody Germans. And the scariest part of that was I had a solo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey, so here's the start off with, put in the chat, everybody put in the chat your favorite Halloween candy. When you were a kid, what was the one candy that you wanted to get? And when you got home, you hid that so your parents didn't get a hold of it. Because I know as a parent, I inspected my kids' candy, and I hid the candy that I liked the best, which was the Twix. Okay. The Twix candy. And I would take all those, okay, and take them to work. So I had them in my desk drawer. So what was your favorite candy?
Curly Whirly.
There it is. Tamara said M&M's.
Rebecca's in.
Hello, Rebecca. Ooh, Rebecca's was Almond Joy. Bowen's was Smarties. Yeah, I like this.
That does not surprise me with Bowen.
Yeah. Ryan Kelly said Twix. Two
Mine
vets and
was
a
always
man
Curly
as
Whirly.
Mars bars.
Curly Whirly.
Ed Kirkpatrick says Reese's. Yeah. Smarties and Dummy Lollipops was Jason's over at Okie Eden. Oh, there she is. Annie Ann. Snickers and Baby Ruth. I do like a Baby Ruth, guys. I do. Oh,
Do you not get
Ross
arrested
said
for that?
Zeros. You remember the Zeros with the white chocolate on it? Yeah, Zeros were good. Hardneck Farm, go check out my friend Jason. Okay. I'm sorry.
Do you not get arrested for Baby Ruth?
No. Yeah. Okie's Eaton said, yeah, I had a zero the other day. Yeah. Tamara said she likes Smarty sweet tarts. Yeah. Jesse says zeros are the best. Oh, yes. The paydays. Paydays. When I was a kid, they didn't have the little small, those mini candy bars. You got the big ones. And I like that. What was that one in the yellow wrapper? And it was like a crisp. It was like caramel, hard caramel with chocolate over it. Oh my God. What was the name of that? Anybody know the name of that?
Crunchy?
Yeah, when you bit in it just snapped. It was, oh my God.
Honeycomb on the inside with a thin chocolate on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crunchy.
Yeah. Heath bars were good.
It was called Crunchy.
No, it wasn't called Crunchy over here. Butterfingers. Butterfingers. I ate enough of those. That's probably why I'm a diabetic today. Okay. Because I like those.
Butterfingers over here is something totally different.
Hey, Charlene, great here. Welcome in, Charlene.
That's somebody that drops the ball in a game of cricket.
Krubby the Beagle's here.
Hi, Krubby.
Guys, I did put the link up at the top if you want to come up and talk Halloween. I'm more than happy to have you up. Mars bars and Curly, is it Twizzlers or Twizzlers?
Twizzlers.
Yeah. And you know what? I like the black licorice. Terry hates it.
Terry,
that's probably why I like Jägermeister. Terry goes, ooh. Yeah, I've had a few bad nights on Jägermeister in my younger days.
A few. Every night you have a Jägermeister is a bad night.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to ask everybody to say, throughout your life, you could have been an adult, you could have been a child. What was your favorite costume you ever put together? Or your mom bought you or whatever, or you bought yourself? What was your favorite costume that you ever wore on Halloween? Debbie Drock said, I don't like licorice.
I did the Incredible Hulk once.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd probably be a good Incredible Hulk today.
Camo
human.
green camo paint from head to foot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ryan says there's a special place in my heart for Jägermeister and Heineken.
Heineken I can get away with.
Yeah.
Well, I used to.
Probably why when the East-West German wall went down, me and some buddies, we went traveling over into the East, and we went to Leipzig, Germany, which was on the eastern side. And I got introduced to Russian ouzo, and it has that licorice taste too. But what I didn't know, what I did not know is that the Russian ouzo has opium in it. And later that month, we had a urinalysis, or we called it a piss test.
Yeah.
And I popped hot on that for opiums. Man, they said, Mike, you got a lot of splaining to do. And I told them, and going back and stuff like that, I got cleared of it and everything. And I said, well, I didn't know it had opium, but man, you don't have to drink a lot of that to be up in the clouds. So, let's see. Debbie Drock said, a cow with huge udders.
Dressed her granddaughter the same way.
The same way. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like a cow with big udders.
Yes, that's Donna.
Oh, Roadkill Ron said vampires are easily fooled because
they're suckers.
Yeah. I think my favorite one was Huck Finn. Because all I had to do was cut up an old pair of jeans and stuff, and I had an old pair of boots. I had a straw hat. I had a cowboy hat that I flattened out with steam, and then I frayed the ends so it was round. And actually, it was an old pair of overalls that I cut up. Yeah, my Huck Finn, and I had a fishing pole, and then I had it wired to my strap right here, so I didn't have to carry it. I just had it with me, and then my candy bag was an extra large pillowcase. And then I had another one stuffed in my back pocket of the overalls. And we would try to get we would run. Okay. We'd go to my grandmother's house because the town she lived in had probably in Mesa, Arizona at the time, we probably had 80,000 people back then. And we would run all night long to get candy.
Tamara, the best part about a costume cow with udders is milking them.
Paul.
Hello, Eric and Tina.
Hey, Leonard Mountain Homestead.
And Chris and Amy. Rainy Ridge is in here.
Yep. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. So yeah, that was my favorite costume, was that Huck Finn costume. If you were lazy, we were kids, you just get a sheet, put some holes and stuff like that, do simple things. And then when we got older, I remember always the people, we'd go to the door trick-or-treating, they say, aren't you a little big for trick-or-treating? Yeah, I'm a senior in high school. I'm trick-or-treating. I want the candy. It was free,
Debbie says I'm rotten, but lots of people tried.
Yeah. Pillowcases were easy. I see the little kids walking around. They have the little pumpkin. Man, I could, that bag, you could put a couple of dozen little pumpkin plastic whatever carriers in that. And then I did see kids go by and swipe the candy bags from kids, and we used to chase those guys down when I got older. Yeah, yeah. Military housing was very easy. Just go up and down the stairwells. Okay, just up and down the stairwells to get candy. And I know in some places they would have each military housing section in Germany, because they were right across the street and the parking lot was in the middle. Instead of kids running up and down, they would do a trunk or treat out in the parking lot and stuff like that. And then how many people didn't go trick or treating, but your church had what they call a fall festival instead of going trick or treating? Anybody have to go to those? Oh, your mom froze candy. Oh, wow. Mom started freezing candy and thawed it out. Did she ration it so it lasts all year?
Who's Karen Best calling a witch?
His dad said he had a face for radio.
You wait to see the next one. My dad told me when they were passing out looks, I thought they said books, and asked for a scary one.
Oh. Okay, Amy. Thanks for coming in.
Check there.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe the price of candy, a bag of candy?
Yeah.
Okay. It is insane nowadays. Absolutely insane. Hey, shorthanded. Welcome in.
That's Melver and Donning.
Oh, yeah. See, Annie Ann was a bad girl back then. She did the trick-or-treating and went to the fall festival. Yeah. She was
Auntie Anne's always been a girl.
Yeah. Annie Ann was on the ball. Okies Eaton said, yeah. I've seen lots of creative ones. Well, yeah. Let's see. My brother Ronald scheduled his sleep study for his CPAP on Halloween. So he's going in tonight, right? Let's see. Yes, I remember that. The sheriffs went to buy candy for the school parade today, and it was like $150 for candy. When I worked for Army MWR, we would go out and buy candy. We were over in, let's look at the last one we did, was in Germany. And we'd have a trunk or treat in the community activity in the bowling center parking lot. And we would have, there was like, I'm going to say there was 65 trunks, and each unit or group would decorate the trunk area. We had a band up on stage. It was the 8th Army rock and roll band, and they would play all the Halloween, working in the lab late one night. All those kind of songs, they would play those. And we made a big deal of it over there. And everybody came to that one location. We blocked off the streets and everything so it would be safe. And I think I ordered the candy from the commissary, and I think we told everybody to bring candy, and then they went and bought their candy and did all that stuff. But we bought a pallet of bagged candy, and I think there was like 170 bags on it. And I think we spent like almost $2,000 on candy. It wasn't taxpayer money because MWR is a non-appropriated fund, so everybody don't get worried. So we used the money that we earned during the year, and we bought the pallet of candy. And when the people were running out of candy, we'd go over there and give them more candy, and the kids were going crazy. I seen kids dragging bags. Like this one kid had a gunny sack. He was dressed up like a scary scarecrow, and he had like that burlap and everything. And man, overseas, we used to have it. This was a huge event. Now, of course, the chaplain's office, they would have a fall festival, and they would have that on either the Saturday before Halloween or the Saturday after, whichever was closest to Halloween. But yeah, the military, we did a big thing. And here in Oklahoma, we do trunk or treat at the front gate, so people don't have to come on, and everybody in the community comes there. And it was a big deal. So yeah. So here, did you know Halloween dates back more than 2,000 years? Okay.
Mike was there for the first one.
And that 23% of Americans say, this is my favorite holiday. And out of that 23%, 26% are women and 19% are men out of that 23%. So more women like to dress up.
And that surprises you?
Well, no, it doesn't surprise me that it is, but that 23%, I thought that would be higher. Okay. I thought that would be higher. Yeah.
Well, you know why it's as low as it is? Because those trans women are in the men's side still.
Good one, Roadkill Ron. Yeah. Hey, tell me in the comments real quick, is a pumpkin a vegetable or a fruit? Real quick. Don't be Googling it, Jesse. All right. Tell me real quick, do you think it's a vegetable or a fruit? Wendy on the roof.
Yeah, Wendy's just said she's got turkeys on her roof.
Okies Eden says it's a gourd. It's from the gourd family. A veggie, says Amy.
Yes, it is part of the gourd family.
It's a vegetable. Roadkill Ron said it's a fruit.
No, it's a veg. It's part of the gourd family.
Well, most people might guess that those autumn orange gourds are vegetables. Pumpkins are actually considered a fruit. It's technically a fruit because anything that starts from a single flower, as a pumpkin does, is classified botanically as simply fruit. And
They're wrong.
I thought it was a vegetable too.
It is one.
Well, according
And
to
I will argue that
people that are smarter than us, okay?
How dare you?
Yeah. Paul, there are people smarter than you and I. Okay.
How dare you? Just because you're as thick as two short sits.
All right. The record for the world's heaviest pumpkin is over 2,000 pounds. Do you know how big that would be? I would think it would collapse on itself. But 2,000 pounds, a new record was set for the heaviest pumpkin on October 2023 when Travis Ginger, I guess, presented a pumpkin weighing 2,749 pounds. That is massive. And he named it Michael Jordan. I guess that's his favorite basketball team. He says, in reference to the player's iconic jersey number 23, because he grew it in 2023. Okay, I get it. So that was the largest pumpkin, 2,749 pounds. Yeah. Hey, there's Kevin over at Camping Cage Free. Welcome in.
That's J.K. Stevens, who's passing messages for Kevin. Well, J.K., you can tell Kevin, Paul's not trans, Paul's not fruit. Paul is 100% heterosexual.
There you go. All right.
If he can't find a woman, he's got two fucking good hands.
Yep. And yes, I remember the bobbing for apples, especially in October when it's cold. I remember,
good morning, Brennan.
I remember the homemade candy apples.
Oh,
The
my mom
homemade
used to make
candy apples. Man, I'm going to tell you something. Love those. Now people don't make them. You can buy them in the store. Okay? You could buy them in the store. And tomato, fruit, and a weed all at the same time. Let's see. Yeah. Man, I'm going to tell you something.
Glenn and Shannon's coming.
Glenn and Shannon Salty said, dang, what did I walk into this morning? Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning, Ed.
Paul's in rare form.
I'm behaving. If you believe that, I've got some beachfront property in Antarctica.
No, I didn't see that video.
It was hilarious.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, the popcorn balls. Oh, my gosh. Remember you could get them, they'd dye them with the food coloring, whether they were red, green, on and on and on. Yeah. In Halloween, they were like orange.
I behave at funerals, Ed.
Yep. I blame a lot of trick-or-treating and candy apples on my dental work. Because I'm going to tell you something, a caramel apple will pull a filling out. Oh, remember the Big Daddies? Now they're small. Remember when Big Daddies, it was caramel on a stick, were huge when we were kids? Yeah, man, those are good. That'll pull your dental work right out of your mouth. Hey, Ed, over at Whistle Stops here. Glad you're here, brother. All right.
Yes, I was just saying I behave at funerals.
Eye of Newt, toe of frog. I put a spell on Sir Paul to get married again.
Don't you fucking dare.
Paul is a confirmed lifetime bachelor now.
I've had 2 marriages, and the third one, she passed away before we got that far.
Yeah, the slow pokes and Big Daddy. Oh, man, those were good. And then I think you could get the Big Daddies, and they came in little balls in a bag like at the movie theater, sitting there. That's how I pulled the filling out of my mouth.
You see what Jamie said? Show me a trick and I'll give you a treat.
I know
Jamie?
I know some card tricks there, Jamie.
Jamie? I don't think Kevin would enjoy my treat.
Yeah. Paul, we had you married off when you missed the last lives. Tell them why you missed the lives.
I missed the lives Wednesday night because of a power cut. We had a transformer blow up.
Yeah.
Still
Yep.
in
Still in y'all.
still in your ass.
There you go. A slapstick. I never heard of a slapstick.
The only slapsticks I've heard of are the ones you actually slap somebody with.
Ah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So the record for the most pumpkins smashed in 1 minute is 52. You don't have to grow a 2,800 pound pumpkin to be a world record holder. You just have to smash a ton of pumpkins. The Guinness World Record is currently held at 52 pumpkins smashed in 1 minute. Feat that was accomplished separately by two different contenders in 2020. Didn't know that.
Ed's had some good news. He's finally got some fucking good news.
Who's that?
Whistle Stop Homestead.
Just got notified that of what my taxes on the house for 2025 is going to be. Shock me in a good way. There you go. And he lives in Texas. And if that's good news, because Texas has a pretty high property tax. You know, it's higher than Oklahoma by far. Okay. But if you're a veteran and you're 100% disabled, goose egg, but it's only on one property. So yeah, Oklahoma's the same way. Oklahoma's the same way.
I'm about to get a check.
And I think that, yeah, because
Right.
our property tax is about $2,100 a year here in Oklahoma for the land that we have and the house we have. And boy, those county assessors will sneak around and you don't even see them sometimes.
You're talking about disability. My brother fought.
How many licks does it take you to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Depends if she's wriggling or staying still.
I remember I'd after Halloween, I'd have a Tootsie Pop, those big Tootsie Pops, one in my jaw all the time. And I just let it melt in there till you get to that caramely center, that chocolatey caramely center. Again, I'm a diabetic nowadays, so
Me too.
what I tell you is the truth.
Yeah. What I was getting at was
Yes, I have. I've seen the catapulting of the pumpkins. There's a slight delay because you're in England and I'm here, and I apologize for walking on you.
No, you don't. You son. You
Okay.
got your size.
All right, taking a knee to the head. All right.
Yes. Talking about the handicapped. My brother fought for the last 4 years of his life to get his handicap. I got a letter last week. Condolences on the death of your brother. We're going to pay you his handicap.
Really?
Yeah. But they
Wow.
only gave him 2 weeks handicap for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to be getting a check in the post next week.
Oh, that's cheap. Yeah, that's cheap. That's dang cheap right there.
The cheaper his taxes, the more on materials he has to spend.
Well, if you looked on MT Homestead, Terry bought a big old pumpkin for the chickens. It's a big one.
Yes, seen it.
And we were at HEB in Melissa, Texas on our way back after we had lunch with Pretty. And she bought it. It was at HEB, that pumpkin cost us $3.49. I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Yeah, and you only bought one.
We only bought one because that's all we needed. I'm not going to sit here and carve pumpkins and sit them on my porch for nobody to see. Okay, that's
you have got friends
that's for people in housing areas and that actually get trick or treaters.
So you've got no friends that you could have bought a cheap pumpkin for.
Okay, so hey, everybody in the chat, what is the number one rule at your house when you run out of candy? What is the one rule that you have to do when you run out of candy? Somebody
turn your
tell me.
lights off.
Yeah.
You turn your lights off.
I didn't ask you, Paul. See? If I don't interrupt him, he'll give everything away, guys. Yes. You turn off your lights. You turn off your lights. Close your shades.
See, I'm smarter than I look like.
Yeah.
Because I do that every year.
Oh wow. I bet on the Cape. Yeah, Cape Cod, I bet it is expensive. In California, I had a friend that lived in San Luis Obispo. And he worked for Honeywell. And Honeywell had a thing where they would take out your property tax, set it aside before taxes. They have some rule in California, whatever, and they would take it out. He told me he had a 3-bedroom ranch, and the ranch was like 1,900 square foot. And he paid $21,000 a year in property tax.
That's fucking ridiculous.
He lives in Kentucky now.
Could have been worse. It could be
Are you kidding me? Because he had the property tax for San Luis Obispo, he had the county, and he had the state property tax. And that's what it all came to every year. I said, holy smokes. Why would you want to live there? But in California, there's more people that rent than own homes, I found out. Ooh, they have a pumpkin cannon. Wow. Yeah, no doubt. Tootsie Rolls. Ooh. So yeah, Tootsie Rolls and Reese Cup. Now, Terry is a Reese Cup nut. She likes them Reese Cups. Yeah. And you know what? And the freaking thing is, Since we bought our place, we started out paying the property tax on what we bought the house for. We've lived here 5 years now. It's October. We've lived here 5 years. And our property tax, the county has assessed our property in 5 years. It has increased, according to them. What was it, babe? Oh, she's not even in here. It has increased $167,000 in 5 years. And the reason they do that is for the property tax on what they assess the value of. It's not what you could sell it for. It's what they assess it for. Yeah, I remember that commercial with the owl when I was a kid. A 1, a 2, a 3. 3 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Yeah.
It depends if she's moving or not.
Yeah. He's saying good morning to everybody. Yep. David Glenn said, I never turn on the lights. Oh, okay. Kids do the trunk or treat. Oh, yeah. And I know a lot of churches do that for the fall festival, and kids get candy and all that stuff. And the parishioners, they donate to it. You used to pass out change. You save all your change and throw it in their little bags and stuff like that. I would have liked that as a kid because I was broke all the time. Ah, there you go. Yeah. How many people dress up to hand out candy? Okay. How many people do? And how many people decorate the outside of their house for Halloween? Because I see stuff, people just go way, way overboard. Okay. What you listen to, Paul?
It'll be finished in a second.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Whoever heard, remember the scare when I was a kid? Parents had to check like the apples because they said people will put the razor blades inside the apples and stuff like that. I guess I never did, because if there was an apple in there and I was a young man, I was hungry and I ate the apple while I was running to house. Yeah. Well, we had a thing called a ditch site, and we had this planned out. We had a full bag because we had extra pillowcases, and we had hiding spots in where we went, and we'd go back and get them. We didn't run because, man, I'm telling you something. We would be miles from our house. All right. I know one year I went out for like 2 hours and I filled up a pillowcase full of candy. I did go back home, hid that in the garage so my sisters didn't see it. Okay. Because they would walk with all the girls and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I would hide it. And then I had a change of clothes or another outfit to put on and go back out and hit the same houses again.
You know, you used to hide it. I'm saying you used to hide your candy.
Oh yeah.
I was one of those bastards that knew where the candy got hid.
Oh, ooh, I just spent $90 on candy. So worth it. Yeah. I
My
mean, if
mum,
you live in a residential area, I think it's great. You know, I liked handing out candy when I was in the military, or when we lived in Sierra Vista. We lived in a community housing area, and because we didn't buy down there, we rented when we were in southern Arizona. And man, I love those kids. They'd come up there and I'd hand out candy. Terry Jet dresses up like a witch or whatever she did every year. And we had fun. It was fun looking at all the different costumes. And some kids come up there and said, "Oh, right, really? You put a lot of thought into that costume, huh?" And some kids just come up there with nothing. They say, "Hey, they got their school clothes on. Hey, trick or treat." Oh, okay. Um, oh, really? Yeah, fighting. Yeah, Oklahoma. It's ever since Florida made a big deal of doing away with property tax. A lot of other states are looking at getting rid of property tax, but it's going to take a while because they have to figure out how are we going to recoup that revenue. Okay, how are we going to recoup that revenue? Well, the first thing you can do, in my mind, is reduce your government.
and reduce the bloody wages.
Yeah. Our taxes here in Gulfport for our home, and I get, is that a tenth of an acre, are a bit over 2,000 a year. And he has 15 undeveloped acres, 75 miles north. Oh wow. And that's less than $30 a year. Yeah. You know, in Oregon, they have a tax on harvestable trees in Oregon. A guy had told me one time.
Wendy, the only thing I don't like about toilet paper is when it gets wet,
Yeah.
because your fingers slip through it and you're writing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom did the same. I didn't bring no apples home. I ate them things.
Good morning, Minty.
In Arizona, because we have so many orange trees and stuff like that, people would get lazy and give you an orange because they have orange trees in their backyard because they grow great over in the Mesa area, the sunshine and all that. And people would give out oranges because
Good morning, Minty Cactus.
there would be like 2 bloom seasons. Yes, property tax in every state is different. Okay. Your county assesses the value of each and every home that's within their county, assesses a value to them, and that whatever can fluctuate. It's not a set or anything. Yeah, I did too. I did too.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Like Kevin said right there, county to county. Now, in Oklahoma, like Arkansas, because I talked to Jason at White Rock, because he's 100%. He doesn't pay the property tax. It's zero for him. But he does pay for the tax for law enforcement and fire. Those two things. And he says it's like a total of $36 or something like that he's got to pay because he's 100% disabled through the VA.
Minty Cactus is here.
Minty Cactus. Guys, you got to go over there and check out her live in the mornings. I didn't make it to her live this morning, and I apologize for that. But thank you for coming in. What? What? I love Halloween, but Christmas caroling
for weed money was a lot more fun.
If you got to use Christmas caroling to get your weed money, man, I'm telling you, you got to cut down on the weed.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite squirt gum was spearmint. I liked, what was that gum we'd get? It had that striped horse on it, and all the sticks of gum were different colors. What the heck was that? I used to save those. I'd take them to school. I can't remember the name of that.
Oh,
hey, our Captain is here. Did you already say hello to him?
Yeah.
All right. I just noticed him. I just got down to him. Yep. Check out Mini Cactus, guys. It's right there. There's the link.
Drumsticks.
What's drumsticks?
Drumsticks are the lollipops with the soft top, and they're all different colors.
Well, no, I'm talking about it's a pack of gum. It's a pack of gum, and it had like a zebra horse with different colored stripes on it. And I can't remember what the name of that gum was. Oh, Fruit Stripes. There it is. Glenn got it. Fruit Stripes. Man, I like that. That was my favorite gum.
Oh, don't you start, Wendy. She's going to set Jesse off about his bloody bidets.
Oh, yours was Juicy Fruit. That was the yellow pack of gum, right? Then the spearmint was a white. I think those were from Wrigley's or something like that.
Good morning, Rice Lewis.
Rice Lewis is here. Hit the thumbs up, guys. All right, back to this. Did you know that 41% of Americans believe that ghosts exist?
I do.
I can believe that. When we shouted out a channel called Ghost Club Paranormal, that channel has 101,000 subscribers to it.
I've seen 3.
There are thousands of paranormal channels. So I can believe that. Did you know that? Go ahead.
When I was a kid, I saw my grandmother walk straight through my bedroom, because I was sharing with me 2 brothers, walk through my bedroom into my mum's and dad's room, and stopped at the bottom of the crib, at the bottom of their bed, to see my youngest brother, who'd just been born 3 days earlier.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know it then, but when I told my dad the following morning, he says, "Don't worry about it. It's your grandma. She's been everywhere with us, son. And she only stopped following us around when we went to Germany."
Really?
Yeah.
Did she die in your house?
No.
Really?
I'm talking about she followed us around the world. Anywhere Dad got posted, she went until we went to Germany.
Oh, she couldn't get across the English Channel as a ghost? Was too damn.
No. She refused point blank to go to somewhere where They were killing her family.
Oh, so she was alive during the Blitzkrieg and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they could only inhabit where they actually died.
That's something I used to think.
Yeah.
And then I remember my grandma.
Or they're attracted to their loved ones, I guess.
Yeah.
You could say that, I guess. It's kind of scary. But yeah. At least even as a ghost, she had standards.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to Germany. Damn people bombed us.
But the thing is, Germany wasn't a shithole.
All right, here's something. And Jesse again and Paul, do not Google this. And
I don't Google. I don't Google.
Okay. The next time there will be a full moon on Halloween is going to be in what year? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you know when the next full moon will actually happen on Halloween, the 31st of October. What year?
2028.
No, Paul, stop it. Come on. I'm not giving away a t-shirt here, Paul. And if I did, man, the next person after you say something would get it.
You stay safe and have a great weekend, Tamara. And hubby.
Oh, really? Yes, Tamara, you have a great weekend. Oh, really? Wow.
I often smell cigarette smoke, and I don't smoke.
Yeah.
The girl I was going to marry did.
Ray, I know you Googled that. Ray, you either Googled it or you looked on a calendar or something. But you're right. In 2039 will be the next full moon.
I was well off.
You were over a decade off, Paul. Yeah. 2039.
I only said something to piss you off. And you bit like a shark.
Okay, here's one. And Ray, you can't Google this, Ray. When was the last full moon on Halloween Day?
Wasn't that last year?
No. Nobody's guessing?
I could see somebody getting barred from this next Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Rebecca had seen it on the news. So that's why she knew. Oh, there was no perfume in your house, but you smelt it. Was it the same smell as your grandmother? No, everybody's Googling. What the hell was the last one?
Wendy, are you sure that what wasn't your fabric softener?
Gum. Yeah, fruit stripe gum. Yeah, that's the one with the horse on it. Fruit stripe gum. This is just a guess. Was it in 2020? Yes. The year of COVID was the last full moon on Halloween. This is just a guess. Ray, that was a guess my ass. Oh, man. Hey, there's Butt Nugget saying boo. And he threw an H in there. Boo-hoo. All right. Mamie Eisenhower was the first person to decorate the White House for Halloween. President Eisenhower's wife was the last one that decorated the White House for Halloween. Didn't know that. And that was in 1958. Well, that was 3 years before I was born.
A long time ago.
Americans spend a ton of money on Halloween for costumes for their pets. How much money do people spend on costumes for their pets in 2024? How much do you think people spent on animal costumes for their pets on Halloween in 2024?
Too bloody much.
Oh, you know it's too much. Okay.
Yeah, Amy, the only thing you're exercising at the moment is your right to be quiet.
There you go. I give out cans of beans and banana peels. Brett, no, you don't. Debbie Drock says, yeah, way too much. Good guess. And you're right.
I can see Deborah letting Brett get away with that once. And then putting a sign up the following year saying, stay away, mine's at home.
So nobody's guessing. Yes, they spend
more on pet
their kids' costumes. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. They do. In 2024, people spent, this is for their pets, spent about $700 million on pet costumes. If you're handy with a sewing machine, okay, you need to get into the pet costume business. Okay.
Okay.
If you need a little jangle in your pocket, going jing-a-lang-a-lang, you need to get into making pet costumes.
Do you know who'd make a good Glinda?
Glinda from Grace and Fire?
No, from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, the White Witch. Wendy.
Yeah. She would have to do her hair like the girls did back in the 70s, the big poofy hair, and then put the crown on top of it.
She'd get away with that.
You remember the poofy haired deers in the 70s? They would rat it and then white rain it with hairspray. And if you dance with them, their hair was like crunchy if you touched their hair.
Wendy just lied in comms. She says she's an angel.
Thank you very much for that. Never spent a penny on costumes. Well, guess what?
That's for her pets.
There are a lot of crazy peoples out there that do.
There's some people out there actually prefer to spend money on their little pooches than they do their kids.
Hey, Sal's Camper Life. Welcome in. Good to see you, brother. What did Debbie Drock say? And people wonder why the government wants to pay more taxes. Playing the lottery is advertising for them that people have money. Now, I will tell you, I do play the lottery. We buy one line of Powerball and we buy one line of Mega Millions. And it's not every week. It's just when we go by the store, because there's sometimes we don't leave the farm for a week or more. Okay. But we do go in there when we're getting gas or whatever, and we buy a line. And I think the last thing we won was like $18 because Terry hit the Powerball number and she did a 2X. The lady says, oh, because she didn't know what she was doing. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And it cost $4 an X. So, but she won $18 and she spent $18 on the ticket. So she got her money back.
No, she paid for it for the following week.
Kane Corso. Kane Corso. Welcome
Kenny
in.
Corso.
Kenny Corso.
Kenny Corso.
See, that's where you need to buy them, is at the yard sale, the pet costumes. Yeah. Get it on pennies on the dollar. Remember the swine flu? Oh.
Oink, oink.
All right. He connected to James's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to write in there that that's James Hall.
Did you know most parents admit to stealing candy from their children on or
That's
after
part of the
Halloween?
time.
I think that's why we send them out, isn't it? I mean, if you have young kids and you're walking with the kids, yeah, you need reimbursement from your kids. I think it's fine. Now, the kids don't think so. When they wake up the next morning and half their candy's gone because their parents swiped it, all right, you need to be upfront. Hey, if you're going trick-or-treating, I got to go with you because you're too young. And there's a payment at the end. You got to set them down and explain that to them.
James, sorry, Jason.
Hey, Paul.
What? I could have done that.
If you want to keep spooky spirits away, salt should do the trick. So your doorway, you sprinkle salt on your doorway so spooks and stuff can't come into your house.
No, that's for demons. And by the way, it's called candy tax.
I didn't know this. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th really did drown in the lake. His remains, they found his remains at the bottom of a Minnesota lake. Diver Doug Klein constructed a Jason Voorhees statue, and they dropped it in the bottom of the lake to replace where he had drowned. Wow.
Yes, I know Jason's kidding.
Did you know that there's a city in South Carolina that renamed itself Halloween? According to the state, new newspaper published in Columbia, South Carolina, back in 2022, a city in Horry County called Conway announced that for the month of October, it would rename the city Halloween.
Now, I was honestly expecting that one to be Salem.
Salem?
Yeah. Salem as in the witch trials?
About 1 in 5 adults admit to pretend that they're not home on Halloween. Didn't know that. I just said, we ain't got no candy. Now, did you know that trick or treat was not necessarily the original phrase children would shout out to receive candy? Instead, kids would allegedly yell out, Belsnickel or Bell's Nickel, according to the Library of Congress. Huh. All right. So there were some pretty famous people born on Halloween, which is October 31st, according to the famous birthday, whatever that is. Plenty of celebrities were born on Halloween. Piper Parado, I don't know who that is. Will Smith from the Willow Smith. That was Will Smith. Willow Smith, Rob Schneider, Lalita Wright, and Vanilla Ice were born on October 31st. Ice, Ice, baby. Collaboration. Listen. Yeah, Paul's here with a brand new edition.
No, next week.
Remember that? Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. I went to the gentleman. I was behind some other kids, and we said that. He goes, "You guys, no candy." What is this? Now I need to go to the
Crème de la Crème
on Air Depot in Coville.
Coville, 4th Street.
I don't know what that is. I need to watch Halloween Town Disney movie today. I never heard of that.
If it's the Halloween movie, I think it is. It's a kiddies one.
Oh, really? Got 2 people born in October.
I know, Wendy, I'm the same way. Which is why I don't keep sweets in the house or my apartment.
Oh, Halloween dates back more than 2,000 years. Halloween is even older than Christianity itself. It all started as a pre-Christian Celtic festival called Samhain, Samhain, which means summer ends. Held in the beginning of November, the feast recognizes the last day of the fall harvest and the spirits crossing over, since they believe the veil between the living and spirit kingdom and northern France used it towards off ghosts by lighting sacrificial bonfires and, you guessed it, wearing costumes to trick the spirits, according to history.com.
Yeah, it's Celtic, not Celtic.
All right. Boston Celtics. That's the way it's spelled, so I say Celtics. It's the Celtics. And they were like druids or pagan or whatever, weren't they back then?
Pagans, yeah.
Okay.
Druids were the same time.
Some Halloween rituals were used to and geared towards finding a husband. During the 18th century, single ladies devised Halloween traditions that were supposed to help them meet their romantic match. According to history.com, women used to throw apple peels over their shoulder, hoping to see their future husband's initials in the pattern in which they made when they landed. When bobbing for apples at parties, the winner would supposedly marry first. Okay.
Not if you hold a head underwater.
Immigrants helped popularize the holiday in the U.S. When the Irish fled the potato famine that devastated their country in 1840s, they brought their Halloween traditions with them to America.
I ain't got no chance because I'm not in the keeping.
So the Irish brought it over?
Doesn't surprise me. They're Celtic.
There you go. Did you know that sugar rationing during World War II paused trick-or-treating? I didn't know that. They didn't have it. Now, Halloween is the second largest commercial holiday in our country, in America. Only Christmas rakes in more dough, according to the National Retail Federation. It's alleged that people spent on costumes a record $12.2 billion, exceeding the record-breaking $10.6 billion in 2022. That was in 2024. They spent $12.2 billion on costumes. I seen on the radio, they were saying the most expensive costumes and stuff like that. And one of them was a can, you could rent a can of root beer, and it has the gloves and the boots and the hat you wear, and you're a can of root beer, was 10 grand. Who the hell's going to spend 10 grand on looking like a root beer can? I don't know.
Elon Musk.
Huh.
He can afford it.
It is also reported that a record 73% of Americans participate in some sort of Halloween activity, up in 2024, up from 69% in 2022. So the popularity is growing. Let me see. Did you know that Americans spend more money on candy than they do on costumes? All right. In 2024, we spent $3.9 billion. $3.6 billion on candy and $3.9 billion on decorations. That is crazy. And if you divided that out, it averages out.
That's better.
$1,048 a person. So somebody's going overboard with that to be that high. And did you know the Irish also brought over the jack-o'-lanterns?
Does not surprise me.
The Irish man named Stingy Jack tricked the devil and therefore was not allowed to go into heaven or hell. Jack-o'-lantern. There you go. They used to, I didn't know this. They used to be, back in Ireland, they used to carve out turnips and potatoes and beets as jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, because they didn't have pumpkins.
Yeah. There's also a traditional Halloween bread in Ireland. It's called barm brack.
Barn bread.
Yeah. BARMBRACK. It's one word. This sweet loaf typically contains dark and golden raisins, as well as a small hidden toy or ring. Oh.
Yeah, you've got it when you bite. It's better to go in with your hands first, so you don't bite a bloody thing.
Yeah. So, I didn't know this. Candy corn was originally called what? Everybody knows what candy corn is, right? Anybody not know what candy corn is? What was the original name of candy corn?
Corn candy.
Does anybody know that? Candy corn. That's just pure sugar.
I like candy corn. A lot of people don't like candy corn.
Yeah.
It's pure corn syrup.
Irish lives matter. There you go, Kevin.
Kevin, every life matters.
Rainy Ridge says candy corn is gross. Yep. It used to be originally called chicken feed. And it came in a bag, and it looked like the plastic paper, whatever that stuff they make it out of, looked like a sack of chicken feed. Yeah. Chicken feed is the name.
So it looked like a sack of shit.
Monster Mash once reigned supreme on Billboard's charts. Bobby Boris Pickett reached number one on the Hot 100 in 1962. I was 1 year old. Okay.
This is 1962, not 1862.
Okay. Just before Halloween, it hit the charts again in 1973, but this time in August. More recently, in 2021, it re-entered the Billboard's Hot 100 chart at number 37. You might even say it continues to be a graveyard smash.
We've got a hooker in the channel.
Oh, no mad hookers here.
That's the quickest you've answered me all afternoon.
Yeah, sugar wax. Yeah, it was solid sugar, those things.
Did you see that, Terry? I mentioned hooker, and he's straight on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, that's some of your fun facts about Halloween. I hope everybody, if you're going out with the kids, hope they have a very safe. Make sure they have something reflective, or at least you wear something reflective when you're taking the young ones out. Give them a flashlight. Do something for their safety. I know I used to do that with the boys. I used to take the flashlight, and I taped one year with 100-mile-an-hour tape, that duct tape. I taped it to his back. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a fun and safe Halloween. If you celebrate it, if you go into the fall festivals, enjoy that as well. I know the fall festival that they had at the church on Camp Walker, everybody came as like a Disney or a Bible character for the fall festival. You've seen the wise men, and I seen two brothers. They had a camel. They made a camel outfit, and they did that. I seen angels, and I seen all kinds of stuff. So enjoy. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. Loki's got to go to the doctor. He needs his rabies shot. We did take the kittens.
Stop biting your dog.
We got both kittens. Thelma and Louise, they got their rabies shots, and they are scheduled to be spaded on the 17th of November. Our vet is a very busy lady. There's only one vet and a lot of helpers. So yeah, so we're taking care of that. We're seeing more cats because I guess they're smelling them or something's going on. So we don't let them out of the shop because we don't need more baby kittens on the homestead. So,
I have to be in the hospital 9 o'clock on Monday.
and Terry has to be in the hospital. Oh, I got to tell you this. Terry has to be at the hospital at 9 o'clock on Monday for her surgery. That's when you have to be there. Your surgery date's what?
My surgery time is
Yeah.
probably 11.
Probably 11 o'clock or something like that. So I'll be taking her up there for her surgeries. We will not have a morning talk with Mike and Paul on Monday. We will have a Sergeant's Talk TV. The thumbnail's already up, Jason and I. So please join us then. And we will see you next Friday. Paul, you got Monday off, brother.
Yay! Terry,
Yes.
prayers for a speedy recovery, dear.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
And thank you for your donation for the meetup.
Yep. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. We want to thank Paul for being a second donor to the Mid-America YouTube meetup. We did place him and Jody Young on the Empty Homestead Facebook page. You'll see them in the description of the event. And we thank you for your support for that, Paul.
Well, like I said, this year I did it right. I didn't get a T-shirt.
You didn't get a T-shirt.
Yeah. What every year I've not been able to get to these things. I've been buying T-shirts to sponsor it, and it turns out whatever I got or paid wasn't going to what it was meant to go to.
What's your shirt size?
Not as big as yours.
What size do you wear? 3X?
2X.
A 2X?
Yeah.
With sleeves or without sleeves? You prefer the non-sleeve, but okay. I have sent Tara at White Rock the Mid-America logo. So she has that now. And we will get you a shirt made up for the Mid-America, and we'll send it to you, Paul. I'll give them to mail it to you because we just put it in one of the shipping plastic bags, and it'll go there just like all shirts come and stuff like that. We will send that to you, and they'll mail it out from their house, and I'll reimburse them for it. So yeah, that's coming. We will have that logo up on our website for Mid-America here soon. I think there's 3 different shirts you can get. There's 3 different logos. Whichever one you like, you can buy that one on our merch store. It's in the description on the About page. So we're getting all that ready. We paid for the pavilion. Lord have mercy. We paid for that pavilion. It's so big, you can put 4 pavilions inside one pavilion. That's how big it is. So guys, get ready for Mid-America. It's going to be great. A lot of people are making reservations. So if you have a camper and you're going to sleep in that, or you're going to tent camp, make your reservations now because that place is going to fill up. All right. So anyway, guys.
You chicken lovers. There you go, Terry.
So yeah, she's seen it. She's looking off from a distance. Terry has not beautified herself.
I have not.
So
Terry doesn't need to do anything.
I know. I keep telling her that, but you can't. As a guy, you cannot interfere with their emotions that way. So anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming in, and remember, be kind to one another, help somebody in need, and always think of that. Guys, we love you. God bless you. See you on the next video. Hey, and go check out Terrie's Halloween short over on the channel here before you go out, and hit that thumbs up as you're running away for your weekend. Jesse, thanks for coming. And thank you, Jesse, for putting the merch store link in the chat. I thank you for that. And yes, if you want to consider to be a sponsor for Mid-America, please go see us on our PayPal. And Jesse has the link right there. You don't have to if you want to, because putting on a meetup is not cheap, guys. Not cheap. But anyway, guys, because you come to them and you spend money. So there you go. Anyway, guys, we love you. God bless you. We'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Say bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
All right.